So hi, it's United Rock Nation with Life of Agony. Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine, I'm fine. Thank you very much for your time. So 12 years after you split up, it's your big comeback, and I think everyone is thrilled. So what motivated you to come back?
Well, we stopped playing 2011. I think that was the last show, and Mina had come out, and I think we all needed time to process that. It was a shock to us, and we just needed to kind of reassemble our friendships, and because we needed to get back to a place where we were honest with each other, and once we reconciled, our booking agent had asked us if we would be interested in playing more shows because the Alcatraz Festival in Belgium had offered an opportunity for us to play with Marilyn Manson, and that interested us, and we decided that would be the first show back, and that was 2014 in the summer, and it was fantastic. It was completely positive experience, and overwhelmingly positive, to the point that we were having so much fun we didn't want to stop, and we just continued to play all over, including Hellfest, which we had a great time, and then we were offered a record deal from NACO. We weren't really looking to do a new album. We were just having fun playing live and touring around, and they let us record and produce the album on our own terms, and that excited us. And they gave us the freedom and the respect to do what we do and be the artists that we are. And they had a lot of faith in us because they never even heard a demo for the material. And the first time they heard the album was when it was completed.
All right. Well, talking about the new record, it was announced a year ago that you had a deal with Napalm Records. So it took a whole year to compose and record the album. How did you feel to come back in the studio together again after all these years?
It was a completely different experience for us. We, first of all, we brought in the producer, Matt Brown, instead of some big name that's worked with Metallica or anybody else that we have in the past. So that was a big change, to work with someone that we knew, someone that knew us very well, someone that we respected his ears and his skills and abilities to capture sound from a technical standpoint. He's also a great guitar player in his own right. So he was kind of the fifth member of the band throughout the whole process. And the whole writing process was pushing each other to get the most out of each other, and making sure that every part and every song was its full potential. And we had one rule, that if someone in the band didn't like a part, we would work on it to make it better, or we wouldn't use it. So that's why we're so happy with the album, because everyone got to voice their opinion on every single part and every single vocal line. I think halfway through the record process, we had so much faith in each other and confidence in each other that it just went so smoothly, as opposed to other records where there was a lot of label pressure to sound a certain way, or concern of, do we have enough radio singles, or things that really you shouldn't concern yourself with when you're being creative, more business-minded ideas.
All right. So when we first listened to A Place Where There's No Pain, we immediately recognized the Life of Agony style. So big riffs and catchy guitars, amazing vocal melodies. Do you think your fan will be pleased with this new album? How do you expect them to react to it?
I expectations. I think that's kind of the beauty of doing a record like this, because we've been around for 25 years, and we've always just kind of did this thing for ourselves, and if someone got something out of it, great, and if they didn't, too bad. You know, these are very personal songs from a very honest place, and I mean, sure, the hope is that our fans would understand that and recognize that it is real, and they will like it, but that wasn't the goal.
Okay, so let's talk about some specific songs on the album. We especially loved the groovy Write This Song. Can you tell us more about the songwriting process of this song, how it was composed and everything?
That was actually the first song written for the album. I had brought that idea to the band. I sang on the demo, played it for them. We were outside of our rehearsal space, and I played it on the car stereo. And everyone really liked it, and they saw potential in it, and it went from there. It evolved, and eventually along the way the vocals on the chorus had changed, and it morphed into what it is today. But you know, that's really kind of the process of the record. Like, all these songs started with a little idea, and then once everyone got a chance to contribute to it, it just made it so much better, and so many more layers to it, and everyone put their signature performances on it to make it have that LOA sound.
Alright, but I was going to ask you about World Gone Mad and Walking Catastrophe, but what you're telling me is that it's about the same process for every song. Like,
well, World Gone Mad was interesting because that was written again with a song C, but the band didn't like the music. They liked the lyrics, but it sounded too happy. And so that idea I put on the side, and then Joey came up with a guitar riff, which is the main hook of World Gone Mad, and then Sal composed a song using that riff and arranged it, and I gave the lyrics, the old World Gone Mad lyrics, to Mina, and I said, just see if these work. And she used every single word over that with her own melodies. So it was that type of contributions from everyone to make it happen.
Okay, alright. So last questions. We know you'll be touring in the US and in Europe, and you have one gig in France, in Lyon, at the end of May. What can we expect from these new shows? Will you play the new songs or the old ones? Do you know already?
A mixture of both. We've been practicing a bunch of new songs to put them in the set, so we're excited to finally play them live. It'll be cool.
Okay, alright. And do you plan to do a complete European tour, or you don't know yet?
We plan to be up and back several times throughout the year. We have dates that we're going to be announcing for August, and hopefully for the fall too. Hey, I'm Alan Robert from Life of Agony, and you're watching United Rock Nation. We have a new record coming out called A Place Where There's No More Pain on Napalm Records. I hope you check it out.
Thank you.